Vol Latin inshallah. Well, actually, it actually doesn't mean that. It's if God wills it, if God wills. I'm trying to make content. Rather than being an autistic weeb that just has to feel like everything needs to be like a computer calculation, 1 + 1 = 2. Maybe listen to the commentary and realize there's some comedy and sarcasm involved. Last episode was very faithful, right? We're trying to believe in Being X. But this belief system is kind of bullshit because the way that Being X forces Tanya and changes what's going on, he's basically rigging it, right? This is not fair. It's never really been fair. Being X wants to show Tanya and make an example out of her. And in order for, you know, her life to get better, if you don't want to blow up in the sky, pray. That mad scientist was really fun. I also like how he changed up his hairstyle after he saw visions in his sleep. And most of them, I don't think were even religious, but now they have this faith. I wonder what Being X's goal really is other than crucifying Tanya. Because as he said, right? Bro's too busy to, you know, take everyone accountable. There's too many people in the world, yet he's so obsessed with Tanya because I guess this debate lord that he encountered when Bro was about to, you know, isekai Tanya. Shouldn't have said all that, but hey, we're paying the price. Right now, we're going to... where? I think an academy arc is happening, right? We're basically gone and Tanya thinks that she has won, right? We set her little apprentice junior, the one with the curves, right? And she's on the, you know, the different officer track, great. And we're going somewhere else and we think that this is gonna be vacation and nice times, but ain't no way Being X allows that. Let's see what happens today. Up at 6 AM, 5:59 actually. Morio JoJo's radio. We gotta get back on JoJo's, but I'm telling you, bro, JoJo's is benched for a long time. Link Click is the next priority after Tanya, and with the way that the schedules are going, like, don't even think about JoJo's happening for a while. Hey. Night attack. Whoa. That seems kind of important. Republic night attack. Our forces launched the large-scale... Sure. Let's go. Off to work. 1924. Still in Bedouin. War tickets. Death flags. Thank you, Captain Shape, for the Prime for 7 months. So these are meal tickets. This is like, I don't know, wartime. Things are rough and everyone gets a little bit of stipend through these tickets. Ration tickets. Good luck, Johan. Half a year. I've never seen her smile like that. Aww. Reformed, nice Tanya. Look at that innocent smile, man. This is the angel, man, not the devil. No one mocking her, bullying, being jealous. They respect the medal that she earned. Yeah, okay. What? Signaling theory to show my human resource value. Sounds like some shit that she learned reading a book called like How to Rise the Corporate Ladder, Dark Psychology Edition. Let's see what this means, bro. Signaling theory. Signaling theory explains how two parties, one with private information and one without, communicate to overcome information asymmetry. That's a lot of fucking bullshit, bro. Just tell me what it is. Yeah. Whatever. Give me a fucking example. For example, if foraging birds are safer when they give a warning call, cheats could give false alarms that are... I don't think these even apply to this. My understanding of the signal theory right now is that the signal is Tanya's medal, the award, and how that signals to others that she is not just a random child, but someone to be respected, even feared. And thus, she is able to climb this ladder within the academy, the socio-economic hierarchy. I don't know. Sure. Surely. Campus life. Yes. While it's annoying that the soldiers didn't pay it, basically, follow orders, the commander who failed to make those monkeys follow the orders should also be punished in this kind of military system, is what I would assume. My bad. I'm Victor. I get pulled up there. I just got called a monkey. My bad. What do you mean the law? Oh, asking for context. Firing the squad. Oh, wait, the senior officer is actually just fucking bait then? Okay, first of all, Victor was right. It's just that the solution should have provided legal details in why the commander should have received punishment, I guess. Anyways, senior officer here. As long as nothing illegal was done, the senior officer actually takes the heat off of the commander here, right? Yeah. Oh, fuck that. I guess the commander should have some sort of privilege of having some immunity and shields of these unruly monkeys that won't listen. The senior officer, I guess, that's the responsibility burdened if they want even more opportunities to climb up and have, again, more like privilege. But like, man, that is unfair for the senior officer. Firing squad is crazy though. Firing squad is fucking crazy. Once time. Captain Uger. You should be polishing that. Always locked in. I wonder what the equivalent of the rifle would be to Tanya in her past life as a salaryman. Would it be a mechanical pen? Like taking it apart and making sure everything is polished? A laptop? I wonder what she would have done. I'd say this has less to do with being on the front line, but who Tanya was in her past life, but damn, that's kind of funny. Okay, being X can stop time though. Being X can not only stop time, but has the world in like creative mode. It's audacious to even imagine that your gun and powers you're being given by being X could be even used against them. Really? Always locked in. If the ending of Tanya is Tanya actually figuring out who being X is, uncovering the truth, not a god, but some sort of false deity, and somehow killed said false deity. Man, that'd be quite the conclusion, though. That's the goal has always been get back at being X. Crazy. She's too short for this, though. Here, let me help you, kid. Jiraiya. Wait, this one of the top dogs in the HQ. Tanya's made contact. what is it? The collar, the thing here. Anyways, his clothing, the accessories. This is a general. It might be this actually. Different colors, different embroidery. Oh. Sambo what? Sambo Sombo Hembo Jitsu no Sambo Sombo Hombo. This is Zator though. Sambo Hombo Sembo Sambo Himbo Sambo. Oh, business strategy head. The respect. This is how I also felt when I was during my corporate grind at my Fortune 500 company. Meeting like high level dude. Fucking crazy shit. The best way to network is playing ping pong. Fuck little coffee meetings, little, like conferences, trying to network, no. The best way to network is to do something that's not related to work. I had a fucking tier. I think that at SAP, one of the companies that I interned for, there's like a tier system. I think the highest tier for like this role was like architect, tier 5 architect or something. This dude is like a Russian like prodigy, but he's very low key and dresses like a homeless guy and just plays ping pong all day. I'm in the ping pong room because I'm just fucking around. He coaches me, we play, and then I realize, yo bro, do you know who you're fucking playing with, dude? I'm like, who is this guy? It's like, dude, that's a fucking tier 5 architect. I'm like, the guy that just wanted to play ping pong with a random intern. I just happened to connect with like a high-ranking dude that gave me so much knowledge and just guidance and coaching and mentorship that I could never get from actual like, I don't know, like coffee chats or little cold calling emails, man. Just having a separate hobby that you have like a common interest in, that's like the best way to network. Oh, we're getting recruited? Remember, the A squad, they're forming it around Tanya. I like the camera work here. Nice storyboarding. The tempo and the frame rates in the background layer might feel a little jittery, but did you guys notice that? This is cinema. The rotation, background layer movement. And this is what Gohan's does in every cut. And instead of just one linear rotation in one angle axis, Gohan will have omnidirectional axis fucking movement, breaking the ground up anyways. Kanpai.
かけたまえ。実は機関に聞いてみたいことがあってな。この戦争をどう見る？帝国軍人は正確さに変質的なまでには範囲が広すぎます。ではいいかよ。機関は僭越ながら自分は言及すべき立場にないと思います。主観で構わん。自由に述べよ。これ以上。
This is quite the chess match we're having right now. Tanya hiding her cards, asking extra context, and trying to remove, just not give false information or any information that would make her be in like a worse position. Him trying to sniff stuff out.
自由に述べよ。
これ以上の孤児は失礼に当たるか。いたします。この度の戦争は大戦に発展するものと確信いたします。反を巻き込んだ世界規模での総力戦。世界大戦であります。
Damn. Dude, this might just be that Professor Jiang guy. Anyone remember Professor Jiang? He's like a Chinese dude that like goes on to make crazy fucking commentary about many different topics and like predicted like the war happening in America and Iran and what's happening in Israel and shit. He was really popular for like the last couple of months, kind of died down a bit anyways. This is kind of easy for Tanya. Tanya fucking, I mean, I don't know if she's realized that this setting is like an isekai Europe and the timeline in World War I, right? All the parallels. I wonder how much of that is included in her conclusion that it's going to lead to a world war.
世界大戦であります。信仰の列強。
I've played this game before.
その根拠は
I've lived it.
信仰の列強たる帝国を誇っております。その軍事力は絶大。
素晴らしい。
1対1ならば共和国し平和を回復し得た場合、 我が国は大陸における絶対
Hey, who's the Republic in this context? If the Empire is supposed to be fictional Germany in this anime, what is the Republic? It's just France? So it's France versus Germany. Okay. Is there big drama happening in World Cup FIFA? If Germany and France meets up in World Cup, is there anything about that?
共和国に勝利し平和を回復し得た場合
Not really?
立します。しかしです。そのような状況を他の列強は考えら
They
れ
all
ま
gonna
せん。
invade.
彼らは選択を迫られているのです。覇権国家の短択を
Oh, migoto,
なるほ
migoto.
ど。
立ちながらの
An
知的な
intellectual
対話
conversation.
実に素晴らしい。
Yes, a fellow intellect, able to tickle my brain. What an amazing conversation. So right now what's going on? We are being encroached. People are agitating and instigating. We want to do self-defense. Main opponent is the Republic, France. But do we have to expand though? Because the map kind of makes it look like we are dominating the continent, right? The regions, the map, the red is overwhelming. Just by nature of that, other people will get scared and attack us because we're growing too big. Can we not simply just stand on business and maintain the border that we have rather than overwhelm the other continent? That act of aggression, again, you become a common enemy that everyone else unites on.
共通認識を確立しながらの知的な対話ゆえに他国の干渉は必然です。共和国への借款から始まる
Share
面
my
白い
weapons.
意見だ。どう対処する？
早期の講和を模索しつつあります。
Mm.
これぞ有意義なプレゼン。社会人の醍醐味だな。
Says the child. I love how Tanya's so full of herself. She's so confident. I'm acing this interview.
社会人の醍醐味だな。
これを目指さないと。
Oh.
しまった。大変まずい。
Oh, this is tricky. Have you ever been in an interview situation like that where you think you're doing well just like Tanya, but then your interviewer asks you or tries to kind of hint at a different direction and you're like, fuck. But that itself might be a bait to kind of see like how confident you in your own solution. What I'm suggesting may not even be correct. I just want to see if you're going to bend over and try to appeal to me. But in an interview situation, man, I've been there. I can't stick to my own guns. I'm just fucking bending over because I'm so desperate to get the fucking job.
実にまずい。不活な口を打ち抜きたいですが、
Actually,
消耗を抑えながら敵の血を流させることで、いずれは帝国の勝利に至る。
具体案はあるのかね？
臆病者は
I have a concept of a plan.
臆病者は前線で酷使される。ここは少しでも勇ましい戦術の組み合わせを提案いたします。
魔導士は破壊力こそあれど絶対数が。
I think the perfect solution here is I, Tanya, will lead a special ace squad and using my overpowered technology, bring glory to the fatherland. I don't know if Zetor is the type of guy that wants that kind of answer. I think the main captain guy, right? The one with the fucking mustache, that dude, I think he would want that kind of answer.
肯定します。ですが、火力と俊敏性を誇る魔導士は敵兵力を狩るの積極性を示すしかない。
Oh,
い
aggressiveness.
かなる国も国力や人的資源が沸騰して損耗を抑制しつつ勝利するという点をもって言うならば消耗抑制ドクトリンでしょうか。
This is Misumi Aoteru in Nippon Sangoku, focusing on, farming, resources, making sure that we can actually fight a war. Tanya trying to talk about importance of resources management. That is actually what will indirectly cause the victory.
自分の損耗を抑制しつつ勝利するんでしょ
Or
う
a
か。
farming.
魔導士の最適な運用形態かと愚行いたします。乗り切ったー。自分でも驚くほどの弁舌。はあ、戦後に備えて法律。
実施に際してだが、魔導部隊はどの程度の規模が
Me? Me? What do you mean? Okay. We got baited. Tanya wanted to appeal so bad to the general. The general had one goal from the beginning, is to create an A squad around Tanya, right? That's what the headquarters, we concluded last episode. So now you were willing to win. Okay, how many do you need, Tanya?
部隊はどの程度の規模が必要だ。
大体が適切戦力として
She
最
thinks
低
this is
限の単位
hypothetical.
です試験的に試すのならば最適かと。
正式な書面にまとめてくれたまえ。
了解いたしました。
Sure.
失礼いたし。
Did that work out in her favor? He opened his eyes. Oh my god. Remember, closed eyes character is the trope. When you open the eye, full power unleashed. I feel the aura. We got baited.
世界大
The
戦
other HQ guy.
国家を挙げての総力戦。
ゼトゥアから渡された論文だ。
Or a farmer.
各方面軍の視察
Dude, that sound design was also kind of crazy. And then bro just smoking the cigar. Listen again.
ゼトゥアから渡された論文だ。しいだろうが、移動中にでも目を通しておけ。
Alright, yes, sir.
人命すら数字として消費会まで続くだと。しかしなぜだ。なぜ否定できない。
He knows she's right.
情はどこかで。
He recognizes? There's something uncanny going on. I thought he was kind of contesting why does Tanya's word just feel so right. But right now, the words and the logic and writing is from Zetor, right? Wait. The author is anonymous? Who wrote this report? Being X did. Being X is influencing everyone right now. And this guy's getting an uncanny valley. I don't know what's going on. There's something going on here. This is very important. The writer Tanya is anonymous? Oh, he doesn't know it's Tanya. And he's getting vibes of Tanya again because of the last couple episodes. Remember, he was pretty much traumatized by the way that Tanya handled business, right?
できない。何なのだこの違和感は。論文全体
Yeah,
から受ける
Japanese
印象
salaryman
は
logic
ど
and
こか
writing.
で。
She's so tiny.
学内の成績のコネもある
Brownies
し
too?
卒業後の不安材料は限りなくゼロに近いな。
Your life after graduation, you better be sent to the... You better lead a charge on World War I. She thinks that everything that just happened there was all hypothetical, huh? Like simulation training, theorizing if it went this way, how many would you need? Yet that entire thing was basically Tanya talking about what I need, supply for me. Zetor has set her up. She got no clue. The Ugo
ウ
guy.
ーガ大殿。
Uger.
珍しいところでお会いしました。
相変わらずだな。まさに軍人の鏡だ。
誉れである12騎士のランクはか
One of the 12 knights. Too many names. We got titles, baby. At the academy, there's 12 spots. The 12 knights. He's a married man
大
too.
殿。何か
I have a daughter your age. I have a sister your age. Uger feels like another adult that sees how fucked up it is that a young child like this is in such a setting, right? And wants to reach out and treat her like an actual human being rather than a soldier?
ベグレチャフ注意。感した。
Being X.
君ほどの才幹があれば、道はいくつもあるだろ
私の父は軍人でした。
う。でし
Backstory
た。
time.
となった私には、軍隊以外の道などありませんでした。
しかし、
Yeah, the more I think about like the beginning, she kind of just spawned in here. She got fucked by the RNG. She was an orphan. The orphanage had some sort of like aptitude testing for magical powers. Tanya was good, sent to the military. We didn't even think other paths were even possible.
しかし、何と言っていいかわからないが、やめるべきだ。
Good guy, Captain
大
Uber.
殿は召喚の資質を疑われるのです。
Now, I'm glad that there's characters like this. Because on the other hand, while I love the mustachio cigar, farming guy saying, Send Tanya in. Send the 9-year-old in. The ace of our nation will take down the world, right? But there's many other people, including we were even back home. Remember last episode, the guy that set us sent us off, right? When we were about to head off, like he was also like really empathizing and. Man, you're just and there's so many other characters too. The one even that like approved of Tanya's like retrieval, right, instead of front line, saying like, "Man, I got a daughter my age, man." So it's a careful balance of like people that want to just like utilize her and people that are like empathizing of like, "Yo, you're just a little girl."
タイ殿は召喚の資質を疑われるので
AKA fictional Germany propaganda. They're not all just a bunch of the mad scientists. They care about the kids.
子供が生まれた
Yeah, I have a kid your age.
女の子だ見ているとふと思うのだ
Yeah.
自分の娘も戦争に行くことになるのだ
Another one. Everyone got a fucking sister, a daughter. That's fucking Tanya,
こ
bro.
こに送るなど
That is crazy.
どうかしている
We just send ugly little kids in instead. I don't mean that. But it's just when you describe just sending cute little kids. What about ugly little kids?
そうは思わないか
Yeah, good guy, Captain.
理性的で何より良識がある
He does. He's a human, not a soldier.
後方に下がるべきです
それは
Oh,
生きることの
Tanya.
戦いなのです娘さん
What is this puppy-eyed Tanya coming from?
生きることも戦いなのです娘さんを戦場へよろしければ昼食にしませんか
Is that a Glizzy? Is that a Frank?
いやすまないがっているものでね
Alright. No, I'd say that's some crazy dead flags, but we're not really in war right now. I hope nothing bad happens to Captain Uger and he just lives a peaceful life in the rear, but he said that I also can't really do that.
これでウーが戦場を知る良識人を味方につけたわけだ
Go back. He dropped out of the promotional track, and now the guy with the conscience who knows in the battlefield. On my side. Everyone is a tool. Play the piano soundtrack.
これでウーがタイは出世コースから脱
Classroom of the
落
elites.
なおかげだ精神的に無防備になった相手を説得は悪魔的天才だな
Who said that? Which fascist said that? What's the reference here? The fascist who proposed that was a demonic genius. You should try persuasion when people are mentally defenseless. Who's he referring to? What kind of book did she read? Does anyone know what the reference here is? Is this Machiavelli? Is this some sort of like ancient philosopher? Is it I don't know, from Mein Kampf? what is Joseph Goebbels? Imagine it's from Mein Kampf. That'd be fucking crazy. Goebbels? Okay, let's try searching this up. Who is this guy? Again, I'm a very ignorant person that doesn't really know much of history or any, books and stuff, but I'd like to think that I have a pretty good working mind. Joseph Goebbels. He's a German politician and a philologist? That's a new word I have never even heard of. Philologist. A scholar who studies language and historical texts and written records, blending literary criticism, history, and linguistics. I thought that'd be a historian or like an archaeologist, but a philologist just is like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, maybe it's him, bro. Master of propaganda documentary. How Joseph Goebbels used propaganda and terror aided Germany. The mastermind behind Nazi. Okay, bro was the marketing campaign. Okay. Bro was like, how do we sell Nazi propaganda onto the masses? There was a big business meeting happening, and Joseph was like, yes, I am the lead, PR. I am the lead, like, marketing, strategist. Trust me, that's him. Got it. Mussolini also said this? Who came first, Mussolini or Joseph? It takes a special person to be able to not treat that conversation as a real one. The captain literally was empathizing with Tanya, using his own family as reference and appealing. I think any normal person at that point would feel touched. that like you're connecting with me and you really care about me. And the sincerity would cause such a, you know, a wholesome conversation. Yet to be able to turn the switch on and coldly cut off that empathy and use it as an opportunity to manipulate them for your own agenda, man. That, I don't know, it's like, either you have goals that are so fucking necessary that everything else doesn't matter, or you truly are a sociopath. Like that kind of, I cannot imagine this kind of like mindset. I don't know, even if I can be aware of all like these classroom of the elite dark triad psychology, unironically, right, in a corny way, it's just like, when I'm in the heat of the moment, I think I'd be too caught up to even think about manipulating that. I'm just like, damn, like you're actually thinking about me. What if the captain actually got Tanya instead? Now, that would be some real big mental gymnast. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, this is a Japanese salaryman, you know, and it's just like, Tanya went into the story in the beginning, acknowledging that she has all of these fucked up complexes, right? All of these, you know, like problems. The cruel Japanese salaryman is able to kill off the emotion and truly just treat this as like a game. The piano soundtrack is so good. Bro, they are always partying in this conference room. Wine bottles are out, cigars are lit, everyone is just fucking popping off in this table. Now, if we look at the room structure, is Baldy actually the leader? Like that position seems to be the most important. Yet I thought the leader was gonna be again this guy, Mustachio.
Or
reports?
Do
you have a plan? Yes. Send the 7-year-old girl in. Yeah. That's right.
はい。大体規模なら引き抜きに差し障りはなく、展開力も高い。すでに優秀な人材も確保しております。先行はもとより判断力を物語っておりました。
They're also very young. You don't have to worry about them getting old anytime soon. Man, this squad better come with some crazy privileges, because imagine just being abused like that. The way that they talk about the squad, right? We want fast, agile movement, right? One single battalion, one elite unit, quickly, just, just dispatched and get their shit done and move quickly, one point to another. Like, it is a Suicide Squad. Absolutely it is. It's just, who the fuck wants to be in that position other than those that are seeking glory in the battlefield, right? Like, you have to be fucked in the head. No career, like soldier is ever gonna play that, right? That's fucking insane to me. I would probably be a pussy and use my brain to get into this HQ room, right? That's what I'd be doing. There ain't no fucking way I'd be in the front lines. It better come with merits on a different level. Privilege.
それは決定です。有能な軍人を遊ばせる余裕などないと。官学校時代の報告は確認いただいたのか?
Yes. And they said that what you described was the ideal personality traits to lead this elite squad. He seems to be trying to warn, the top brass what kind of person Tanya is. Yet, this is the exact type of person that they need.
はい、ですが軍大学で成長したと判断されたようです。本性はそう簡単に変わるものではない。
We are putting on a mask and playing the game right now to create more better PR. Redigan is absolutely right. Who wrote this? Yeah. On the train. Dude, this guy really opposes Tanya. Redigan's role in the story is very fascinating to me. I don't know, like, what is the purpose of this character? Like, where is this going? He's not a Tanya Glazer. Maybe this is such that, like, a hater will turn into a believer, right? That, like, this guy is reasonable, but right now in the battlefield, we don't need reasonable things. We need an anomaly. And this guy, what is his development gonna be? How is the payoff gonna be for his character? I hope it's gonna be like hater to believer and becomes like a devout worshiper of Tanya. The double-headed dragon every time.
改めて本日はご招待いただき
That is such a cool, like, spirit animal, symbol, you know, your national, like, identity. Double-headed dragon, damn. I wish it had 3. Just make it blue eyes, white dragon, 3 of them.
改めてとご
Yo,
ざい
we
ます
eating in the strategic headquarters dining room.
その年で12騎士のランク税通は閣下
So the implication here is Uger, who was one of the 12 knights, who's dropped out of the track, has now opened up a spot, and Tanya has seized it and became one of the 12 knights. Right?
その年で12騎士のランクに選抜されるとは
ああ、見事なものだ。
多分
Migoto.
なお言葉
Booster seat! We got a booster seat, bro! She needs a different chair! Her feet don't even touch the ground!
見事なものだ。
多分なお言葉
弱無用だ
You're still growing, right? Yeah,
満
yeah.
喫させていただきます
どうだね
はあまり口にできない蒸し料理だがのがマシだろうなは
She said this shit fucking ass, bro. Boiled fucking meat, no seasoning, trash.
ば前線を思い出す見事なものだと
Now, the food I'm sure is amazing, but it's more of Tanya wants to be locked in and not lose like the sense of like, I don't know, war, eating frontline war rash she's gotten used to it. This food isn't even that good anyways. Saying that it reminds her of the front lines is a crazy insult.
見事なものだと
おお素晴らしい回答だ
Not Subarashi? Okay. Sure.
さてそろそろ本題
Yeah, and Zetor again does not drink, right? He said the last episode too. Bro will remain sober and locked in until war is done.
さてそろそろ本題に入ろう卒業後の配属についてだ
All right. Wine and dime, baby. Here we go.
どれも本国の安全な部隊勤務本流への仲間入りか
Let's get
機
it.
関の武功を考慮し人事局は選択
よりどりみどりですね迷ってしまいま
We
す
have choices?
実は参謀本部からも一通あるさて召喚はこれ
Anyways, I'm gone now. Now that I've buttered you up with all the food, even though you hated it, and gave you all the other safe options, Zetor now picked up a cigar. He's like, I don't know what's going on over here. Yeah, here's a real option that you have to take.
召喚はこれにて幸運を祈るよデグレチャフ君
Taisa.
の書類は建前
Yeah.
初めから選択肢などなか
Yeah.
った
Yo, man, you know, Zetor again, eyes open for a character that always keeps his eyes closed. This dude manipulated a child, but this is not a child. Tanya is again a reincarnated Japanese salaryman, an elite Japanese salaryman. This was honestly classroom of the elite, just like Gojo versus Sukuna happening right now.
初めから選択肢などなかった
実務的な話の方がよかろう。レグレチャフ注意。機関には
Rapid response, Suicide Squad.
大体ってあります
Yeah,
か
you said you needed one, right?
あの時か即を大隊を率いるな
Yo. This feels like one of the job interviews I had where they didn't tell me there's fucking unpaid overtime. Software engineering, a lot of the roles, it is what it is. You have software as a business, you have many different clients, you have many different, different time zones. When shit goes down, money's burning, you better fucking get up. In my interview, I had none of that. They buttered me up. And then, right over here, last part. Oh, by the way, there's a little bit, and that was in the first day of job. Sneaky little fucks, bro. I relate to this so hard.
あの時か即を大隊を率いるなど
この観点から参謀本部直轄。
Sambo
基本的に
Humbo.
機関の上官はいない。
大隊を率いるのには適切ではない
Oh
と。
no,
心
you
配
are,
はい
you
ら
are.
ん。すぐに編成官の辞令を入れる。もはや形骸化して久しい職務だが、
Organizer.
制度上は利用できる。
It's a new role?
卒業と大隊編成の項で無理やり少佐にねじ
That's assuming we survive any of this.
この得た。
Yeah, Zetor is dominating this conversation. Even that exhalation of the cigar smoke right into Tanya, bro. Tanya's sitting there, unable to do anything as the smoke is just getting to her, bro. Great conversation scene here. What are you gonna do about it? You can't do anything about it. Take it. Nice
どうして
reflection.
こうなった
Cinema.
それで編成の期限は？
早いに
48
編成したまえ。
了解しました。では召喚はこれで。
48 people.
とも聞く。
Mm.
能力を疑うわけではないが、あまり良い風評ではない。
Bet again.
感謝いたします。
Alright.
武運を祈る。
Huh! Clever.
子供を戦争に送るか。
It is what it is. Sending a kid to war, huh? Just another Tuesday afternoon for me.
くそ、時間をか
We're
け
gonna stall?
出動の機会を引き伸ばすほかあるまい。
Oh my god. Malicious compliance. We're gonna take our time picking 48 people and try to sabotage from within.
なんだこれは。母子交代軍を望むはず。
Everyone wants to be a part of the
な
squad.
どう見てもブラックな求人広告。
Mages wanted, extremely difficult battle, little pay. They literally tell you, you ain't gonna get paid for this shit. Maybe there are that many crazy people that want glory on the battlefield.
求人広告、こんな地獄の片道さえできる量ではないぞ。無理だ。絶対に無理だ。
Well, we could just assume Being X is just doing this, right? Like, how much of the scene that happened today is Being X doing it? Because now that he's involved in the equation, even if I don't directly see his interference, like last episode, all the events that happen could just be that. You know what I mean? At that point, it becomes kind of ambiguous and kind of unfair until the source material confirms it. Now we can just say Being X did everything, and that becomes kind of boring.
絶対に無理だ。よし。
That
人手
eye.
不足を理由。
The girl! The curvy girl!
お久しぶりです。
Yeah!
レギュレチャー態度の。
Officer Track! Welcome back! Already! And that's the episode. Let's check out the post-credit stuff real quick. Wait a minute. Post-credit! Cigar prepping? I don't need these in-depth, detailed Osan cigar fucking character acting, bro. I can smell his stanky ass breath from here. It's immersive though, for sure. Even the way that he's lighting it, you know, twisting the cigar around, cutting off the cap. Listen, he won't drink alcohol, but cigars, they're fair game. Ooh.
これはいい品だな。
I love that actually. The outro scene is, yep, it's just Zetor just enjoying a cigar late at night. That's it. He loves it. The end. That's the good shit, bro. That's the good shit. That's what he fucking fights for, man. The cigars that, you know, come with the, I don't know, the position of his time. I'm sure this shit's expensive as fuck. That's another episode of Tanya. Man, this episode lets me know that even without any action happening, the plot, the character relationships, the drama, the politics, the debates, it's so compelling that it's very fun to watch. Shit, this is a 55-minute as of recording right now. Like, it's a very good sign that this show just really has a lot of fun, immersive things to watch. Now, what were those immersive things? To me, I really enjoyed the different characters and motivations that they have. Like, you know, Zetor, for example. just spearheading that special unit battalion in, while Redogard is trying to prevent that at all costs, right? Wonder again what kind of role he's gonna play. Was it gonna be somebody that, you know, becomes a devout worshiper after being a hater? We'll see. Some really nice, you know, Classroom the Elite manipulation happening between Tanya and Captain Ogre. That was pretty fun. The glaze that Tanya is getting in the classroom from the teachers and the students and the respect, as well as, you know, Tanya then glazing a senior officer that she got played by. That dinner scene was just fucking textbook checkmate. We never had an option, bro. It was one path. Now Tanya is still going to try to resist. She doesn't give in, and she's gonna stall as much as she can, but man, so many people are willing to die for the, you know, the motherland or the fatherland that I think it's GG. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video, check out the other playlist for even more content, and until next time, take care.